Did you know that most Americans make the same budgeting mistakes every month? What's even more surprising, many don't even realize they're doing it. The problem is that, no matter how harmless these oversights seem, they can end up costing a lot over the year, sometimes hundreds or even thousands of dollars, just slipping through your fingers. But here's the good news. There's a solution. In this video, I'll walk you through the 7 most common money management mistakes in the United States and, more importantly, how to avoid them using simple, practical strategies. Even if you're not a finance whiz, if you're fed up with living paycheck to paycheck, constantly stressed about your bank balance, and ready to truly organize your financial life here in the US, this content is for you. Mistake 1. Not having a written budget. A lot of people think they have their finances under control because they kinda know how much they earn and spend. But without a clear written budget, whether it's in a notebook, a spreadsheet, or apps like Mint, YNAB, or every dollar you're just guessing. Personal finances don't run on guesses. If you can't clearly see your numbers, you can't make informed decisions. You might be spending more than you think or missing opportunities to save. Having a budget is like using GPS. You might get somewhere, but you're way more likely to get lost without it. Mistake 2. Ignoring small daily expenses. Have you ever tracked how much you spend monthly at Starbucks, on takeout, ride shares, fast food, tips, or those impulse Amazon buys? Individually, those amounts seem harmless, but together, they can add up to hundreds of dollars a month, money that could be saved or invested. These invisible expenses are sneaky because they go unnoticed. Controlling what seems small is the first step to mastering the bigger picture. Mistake 3. Using credit cards without planning. Credit cards are super common in the US and also a major driver of financial disarray. Since the money doesn't physically leave your wallet, it's easy to lose track and fall into revolving credit traps with sky-high interest, often over 20% APRs, impulse buys, unnecessary installments, and ignoring your balance. These traps are everywhere, and that shock hits when the statement arrives at the end of the month. Mistake 4. Spending more than you earn. It seems obvious, but this is one of the most frequent errors. Between Black Friday deals, buy now, pay later plans, financing, offers, and cashback cards, many people live beyond what they can truly afford. This behavior leads to debt, stress, a lack of control, and a constant feeling of pressure. Spending more than you earn is the fastest way to financial chaos, and the longer you stay there, the harder it becomes to escape. Mistake 5. Not having an emergency fund. We all know life throws curveballs: a hospital visit, car repairs, job loss, yet few of us are really prepared. Without an emergency fund, you're left relying on credit cards, loans, or overdrafts. The result? Debt that spirals. An emergency fund acts like an airbag. You hope you never need it, but if you do, be grateful it's there. Mistake 6. Underestimating annual expenses in the US. Many important costs hit just once a year, like car insurance, property taxes, school fees, vehicle maintenance, or even holiday travel. If you're not prepared, your monthly budget crashes. A common mistake is ignoring these costs altogether, then panicking when they finally arrive. Mistake 7. Not reviewing your budget regularly. You created your budget once and never checked it again. That's a classic mistake. Life changes, goals, variable expenses, and your budget must reflect these shifts. Without regular reviews, it becomes just a decorative sheet. You need to adjust it to maintain real control. Now, here are the practical solutions. Solution to mistake 1. Create a simple budget. Use paper, Excel, or apps like Mint, Rocket Money, or YNAB. The goal is crystal clear. Know exactly how much is coming in, how much is going out, and where your money is going. Solution to mistake 2. For 1 month, track every single expense, even the small ones. Use your phone, a notebook, or apps like GoodBudget. At the month's end, you'll see where the leaks are and how to plug them. Solution to mistake 3. Set a spending limit for your credit card and use it consciously. Don't treat your limit as available income. Whenever possible, pay the full statement. Avoid unnecessary installments. Solution to mistake 4. Follow the 50-30-20th rule. 50% of your net income for essentials: rent, food, transportation, 30% for wants and leisure, 20% for savings, investments, or paying down debt. It's simple, practical, and a solid starting point. Solution to mistake 5. Build your emergency fund gradually. Start with $500, then expand it until you have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved. Keep it in a separate, accessible account, but not one you tap into for everyday spending. Solution to mistake 6. List all expected annual expenses, insurance, taxes, school fees, etc. Add them up and divide by 12. Save that amount each month. Then, when they arrive, you're ready. Solution to mistake 7. Set aside 30 minutes once a month, say every first Sunday, to review your budget. Check what changed, what needs adjustment, and keep control in your hands. Avoiding these mistakes and applying these solutions can completely transform your relationship with money. You don't need to make more money to achieve financial peace. You just need to use what you earn more effectively. With consistent, small actions, you build financial freedom, security, and a more stable life in the USIF. This helped? Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone also looking to get their finances in order here. And tell me in the comments, which mistake have you made most often? Let's learn from each other.